Good morning, it's December 5th and we're back in the hangar after a break over the Thanksgiving holiday, and a lot of stuff going on at work, so I haven't been able to get back up here, but we're back. It's Saturday, and just thought I'd start off with a little addendum to the tool video. Actually picked up some more tools, got some more, another 2 sets of quick clamps, some little squeeze clamps. The torque wrench I had before I was borrowing that one, so I just went ahead and bought this old Tecton. This is a 10 to 150 inch-pound 1/4 inch drive. That other one that I use is 20 to 200 inch-pound. So this gets a little lower range on there for me. What else did I get? Picked up a torque adapter. Just one of those torque adapters that you stick on the end of the wrench, put the socket on there, and then you can read the torque. You can use it to, you can kind of double check your torque wrench on it. They all have a little variation in them, but anyways, in case I got something I need a torque adapter for, they're not too expensive, so I got one of those. Got a tubing bender that we're going to need for the pitot tube, where the tubing feeds up through the wing. We'll have to do some bends in that. Got the 3/16 reamers that I didn't have, so I bought a pair of those. We're going to put those in the toolbox. So first thing this morning that we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on bushing inserts for these hinges and these the hinge arms and the hinges. I'm going to do a heat method, and that was suggested by LT Voyager from the last video, so we're going to give that a try on one of them, see how the fit goes. Of heating it and then drilling out to 5/16, or whatever size that is, drilling out or reaming out to that size, and then as it cools we should get 1/1000th of contraction on that. So I did the formula. There's a formula that you can do to calculate the temperature that you need, the temperature difference that you need, and it came up with about 250 degrees, just like he said in his comments. So shout out to LT Voyager for that. He's pretty dang close. So anyways, we're gonna probably start working on that a little bit, kind of get some tool organization going here. Got to put this new stuff away, get it put in the right spots. But yep, that's where we're at. Okay, we've got our flap hinges and flap hinge arms organized and ready to go. We've got them marked out which wing they're going on. So these are all left wing, and then we mark on which side the bushing is going to go on. So we've got a bushing on this side. So each of these hinge arms and hinges are lined up, ready to go. We got that, double check the orientation on everything. So did that on that, and we did that same thing on the aileron hinge arms and aileron hinges. So our next step is we'll go heat these up. We're going to heat these up in an oven down at the other hangar, and we'll take our drill press with us down there. So we'll heat these up to about 300 degrees, and then we'll take our other drill press with us. We'll ream those out to 5/16, let those cool, and we've got our bushings with us here, and we'll press those in. And we'll do a test fit on the first one, see how that goes, and then we'll go from there. bushing. Out of the freezer. Drops in.
Oh, bad video. Do it again.
Just give it a little squeeze here, make sure it's good. Set it down. Grab a bushing. Pop it in. Give it a squeeze with the Knipex. And when that cools off, it's nice and tight. Now we're back from the other hanger and putting the bushings in, and the heating worked pretty slick. You saw where we heated these up to 250, and then we had the bushings in the freezer, and when we pulled that out hot, reamed it to 5/16. 5/16?
Yep.
Yeah, 5/16. The bushing pretty much just dropped in there. Just had to kind of press it a little bit. I just used those Knipex pliers to just make sure it was all the way in. And now that they're cooled off, they're nice and tight in there. There's no play. Everything went together really well. So happy with how that came out. One of the builders locally here that I was talking to when we were sizing out those flap hinge arms and aileron hinge arms. He said we could also do, which I had thought about, and I didn't research too much. I guess it was just pretty easy for me to do the heat method on it. You can get sets of over/under reamers, and here's, for example, I did a quick search on Amazon. A 14 set piece of chucking reamers over/under, $79 plus shipping, and you can see in here. Well, I don't know if you can really see it, but for instance, they've got a 3115. So when we were going 3125 is 5/16. So that gives you a thousandth under. So you could get a set of these over/under chucking reamers to do stuff like that, which I might actually do that after the fact, but we've got more stuff to do that we might need to be just slightly undersized, but not too bad of a spend. I mean, $80, well, $84 for something like that you can use to over/under stuff. But anyways, just throwing that out there too. Well, we're done for the day up here, and I didn't do much video on this stuff just because, as you've probably seen in other videos, I like to do it first without having to worry about video stuff, the first side, and then I'll kind of more cover it when we do the other wing. But we got these aileron attach hinge attach brackets onto the ribs. We've got these all riveted on. We've got some attach angles here that attach to the rear spar. But yeah, we got that stuff done. These come, there's only 3 holes in here, and the last one that are pre-drilled. Everything else has to be match drilled. The bracket has the holes in it, but the rib doesn't, so you just have to match drill those. So we undersized those. We final sized them with a number 30 reamer, and then got those riveted in. Trying to think if there really aren't any gotchas on this stuff. The only thing is they are different size rivets that go in where these right angle attaches are on the back. Those are a little bit longer rivet, and then there's a longer rivet that goes into the Teleflex bracket for the flap bell crank. Those are some longer rivets that go in there. Other than that, they all use the same rivet. But so yeah, not much to show for right now. Like I said, I'll show this more in depth on the next wing when we get that done. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and that's it for now.